It's hard to be creative under pressure, right? Let me share a method that always works for us. During our working day, we need to reinvent, to be original, and if we can, also be innovative. It could get quite exhausting. It puts a lot of pressure on us, and we don't always need success. We also make all sorts of mistakes by trying to be creative. The first mistake we do when we try to be creative is that we sit and wait for the perfect inspirational moment. Have you ever waited for that moment of inspiration to arrive? Unfortunately, inspiration won't just happen by itself. But people wait, and then they wait, and then they wait some more for this inspiration. This amazing idea that will solve their problem won't fall from the sky, it needs some help. The second mistake is when we think we are inspired and we get so happy that we're stuck with the first idea that dropped into our minds and we're not thinking of any other alternative. If we do look for alternatives, then the third mistake kicks in. We don't decide. We have many solutions in front of us and we don't make a decision. We keep on looking for the perfect solution. We don't want to settle until it's perfect. So what's the solution? It took us a while to embrace it, but now that we did, we know that it's absolutely right. This is the first core principle of the design sprint by Jake Knapp. Getting started is more important than being right. It's better to create something, test it, and see if it's a good solution. It's much better than to keep on searching and not testing anything. We'll test it, and then we'll see. So how do you do it? I want to tell you about a method that won't let you wait for inspiration and also will help you to find multiple solutions and not only one. This method helps us to move fast and test the best solutions we currently have. The first step is called note-taking. In this stage, we're not being creative. We're just pulling out our creative muscles. We just need to go through the data we have, review our notes. We write everything down, one after the other. We write down our goals and what could prevent us from getting to our goals. We write down all relevant data that we have about the problem. We give it 20 minutes. The second part is called doodling. In the doodling process, we start to create a very raw version of the solution. We don't wait for inspiration. We just start drawing the first solution that pops into our mind. It could even be the most simple or trivial solution. We'll give it 15 minutes. It could be a simple diagram, or a screen with some buttons, text, or maybe a photo. The third part is called Crazy Eights. This part is really fun. You need to take a plain piece of paper and fold it 3 times. So when you open it, you'll have 8 rectangles. We set a timer for 8 minutes, 1 minute for each rectangle. We need to come up with a new alternative for the solution we thought of and draw it. No more than 1 minute each. What we do here is we put our brains into a new set of constraints. These constraints help us think of alternatives without dwelling in them. What you will feel once you start to fill in these rectangles is that ideas will arrive much easier. The fourth part is called Threepart sketch. In this part, we take the initial idea, the alternatives, and we decide on one of them. We just take a decision. From all these ideas, I can use this alternative or this one and just move on. Then we dedicate no more than 40 minutes to sketch our idea, put it on a paper in a readable manner, and show it to our team. It's really recommended that you don't do this process alone. It's best if you can share it with another 2 or 3 team members, but avoid discussions. You should do all of these parts together alone. At the end of the process, you'll present each other with your solutions. You'll need to decide which of the solutions is the best one. That's it. That's the process. An hour and a half, and you have creative solutions. If you'll do this process with some other team members, you'll have more than one creative solution, and that's a lot. You just need to decide on one of these solutions, choose, and move on. I hope you had fun. I would really want to know what are your methods of getting creative. Let me know in the comments below. If you're not subscribed to our channel, Be sure to subscribe and get more design, product, UX, and design sprints tips and tools. Bye bye.